Alright, hey everybody, it's Chad here, your Thursday guy on FT Real M. So this week's topic is on detransitioning. And just I guess a disclaimer, the information I'm going to state at first, I haven't looked up or anything, it's just my own opinion or guess. So I'm going to start off by talking about what exactly detransitioning is and how you can possibly go about it. And so that's the information that I'm not really too sure about. So don't go about my words. Look it up if this is something that's interesting to you. Um, so detransitioning is obviously once you start transitioning, you may feel like it's not meant for you. And my guess to how you can go about doing that is maybe taking the hormones that you were born with. So if you're male to female, and you start transitioning and you feel like it's not meant to be, possibly takes testosterone supplements to help, I guess, regain that. And female to male, I guess if you decide that this isn't for you, there's birth control and other supplements that can boost estrogen. But I know before I started testosterone, I signed paperwork stating that after a while, the changes that will occur are irreversible. So that's something everybody should know before even starting to transition. So yeah, I guess, what I just stated, I don't know if it's really true or not. And maybe that can help if you do want to detransition or not. But those are my thoughts. But on another note, I feel like detransitioning would be just incredibly hard on your emotions and mentality because, it's hard enough realizing, oh shit, like, I'm transgender and going about the transition. I mean, it may sound easy, but it's just emotionally straining to think about everything. So I can't even imagine going through a transition and then thinking like, shit, what did I do? That just has to be incredibly hard. So for that, I mean, I guess I just want to say that if you're thinking that, transitioning is something for you, be really, really sure. Because, I mean, like I stated, and I know that's true, a lot of the changes that do occur over time are irreversible. And, health-wise, that can really fuck up your body. There's a lot of health risks as it is just switching first time. So going back and forth, I mean, hormones really just, that can screw you up. Um, so yeah, I guess maybe just a warning, or just something to think about, make sure that this is you. I'm not saying a detransition is a bad thing, but I just feel like it would save you a lot of time and effort and emotions and just everything. If you just take your time with it, there's no timeline to transition. So I feel like you should be 110% sure that this is what's going to make you happy as a person to do in the first place, so you don't have to reverse what you've already done. But with that being said, I know I've been thinking about it a lot. Actually, it's like, when is that stopping point? When am I going to stop injecting testosterone into me? Because those changes are irreversible. I mean, I know the guy that I had to go to for my T letter, he had been on it for 13 years. And, what if I don't want to be on testosterone for that long? What will happen? It's all these questions that, are constantly in my mind. But detransitioning is just a very scary thought for me. But obviously, if you're watching this and you feel that maybe detransition is the right choice for you, please feel free to ask us any questions. We can give you some resources that you may not know of, and we can work with you and give you advice what to do maybe, and at least just be here for support. So yeah, I guess that's the end of my spiel for this week. I'm definitely looking forward to next week. We are going to be posting our own transition timeline. And I just hit my year and a half on testosterone, so I haven't really done anything since my year. And I'm looking forward to seeing my transition myself. And I'm definitely excited to share that with y'all. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good week. Be safe, and I'll see you next Thursday.